Hello everyone, welcome back to Drop+Gear Gaming. Today we'll be discussing clans, as it's a nice topic I haven't covered very deeply, and this will mostly be for new players. I'll add some examples on how different clans work that may help those who are switching server to consider what clan or what server is right for you. Without further ado, I shall get into today's video. When you first join the game, you may see names above player's game name tag. This shows their clan name. Clans are like teams or permanent support groups for all to help each other. So in my server you'll see New Era and Elementals. Elementals isn't around at the moment. However, it is good to talk to people from a mixed number of clans to learn how they run. I'll discuss this later on in the video. So how do you join a clan? At low level, most clans will not allow you to join the main clan. However, they have these clans called feeder clans. Usually all big clans will have a feeder to help reduce the chance of a spy getting into the clan or clan chat getting cluttered with low level stuff and high level stuff when low levels are talking. Feeder clans also are very good because they have a separate bank that are more personalised for what the low level would need. So they'll have like specific gear for like level 1 up to usually 180. Often you get automatically accepted into the main clan when you join a feeder clan, once you get to a specific level. Usually it's between 180 and level 200, however it can vary depending on the clan and the server. So why is being in a clan important anyways? In early game, they are not too important for progression. However, when you get around level 50, it can be useful for a number of tasks, plus getting to know other players. There are many reasons that being in any clan at low level will benefit you. If you feel like you're alone in the game and you want to start meeting people, I'd say joining a clan would be a good idea, as the social side of the game is definitely a big part. Other players can also help you with quests that you struggle to do by yourself. However, try a few times yourself, as building reputation is the most important at low level to access further support and gain connection with your clan. Clans are very important for gaining drops for these things called armor quests. Early armor quest bosses such as Warden, Meteor and Frozen bosses are very easy to kill for high level players, and most clans have those drops stocked up for new players and old accounts. I always make sure that those 3 quest drops are fully stocked and prioritise new players over olds. It's not impossible to get these drops without a clan, as people do sell drops. However, a lot of these drops are out of a new player's budget range. If you want to save gold for gear and as you want to save gold for gear and consumables. As a low level, you're also more at risk of being scammed, as you don't know what sellers to trust in the server, or the prices that things are. Even when moving servers are different. I believe certain things are cheaper on other servers and more expensive. Clans will often know who is untrustworthy, so you have a pricing question you can ask clan chat. Everyone can answer, or if you're a feeder clan, you can ask those who are leading it. And never mind low levels mailing me questions too, but ask your chief if they mind before you do so, but they shouldn't mind reasonable questions. Most feeder clans will stock difficult to find quest drops that players will randomly pick up and not need. Also gear such as random armour, weapons and jewellery. A lot of low level clans mostly distribute gear based on your attitude in the game. Main clans also do have gear and stuff, however, there are often stricter rules on how to obtain this gear. Ask your chief or other members of leadership how that works. Once you get to a higher level, you can join them in boss fights like seen before, at the beginning of the video. If you want to do some small bosses to practice boss techniques, ask one of your clan members, however your main focus should be to level up and help when you can. I do have a video on how you can help your clan at any level. I shall link that in the description or in the top right corner. Finally, often clans will have some way of communicating outside game that can allow you to call for help if nobody else is online, or share screenshots of other things in game. But this can be accessed without a clan using server groups or Celtic Heroes Discord. So from supplies, gear to companionship and education, clans are very important. However, despite all this, many players do choose to go solo for an extended challenge or for other reasons. Now we shall go on to talking about ranks. Once you join a clan, you'll notice the clan menu has lots of people that have ranks. This will go up from recruit to clansman, then to leadership roles being general and guardian general. As you can see here, we've got my generals. We don't actually have any guardians, but I kind of just make everyone general because it's only a feeder. Most of them are new era leadership. All players, however, will start off as a recruit. Recruits usually cannot see inside clan bank and have no power over the clan whatsoever. Being a recruit is usually a good time to level and show your clan that you won't give up or leave the game, making them more likely to spend time to help you. Most clans will wait at least 1 to 2 days until you are recruited to clansman. That doesn't make any sense, but we're rolling with it. However, bigger clans that are higher risk may take a longer time frame. Feeder clans usually recruit to clansmen a lot quicker, as they haven't got much to hide from their opponents. Clansmen usually can view clan bank and deposit drops, but it would depend on what permissions the chief has set. You can see here, chiefs can set permissions. At endgame, there is a chance you may get asked to do a guardian or general role in either main clan or a feeder clan. Guardians usually help out with basic things like recruiting, collecting drops when a guard and chief isn't around. They may also vote on who gets certain drops, if that's how the clan works. Guardians may also demote clansmen and kick them if they are misbehaving. However, we'll usually talk to higher ups first beforehand. Generals are usually the most respected members of the whole clan that work beside the chief to make the clan even better than all the guardians do. they usually have the ability to take out clan bank as well as sometimes see bank log, so they know who's put in on and who's taken stuff out. There is only one chief per clan. They lead the clan and manage most things and have the final say on most things as well. It also can edit clan bank permissions, as I showed before. Oh, they can also edit clan message. I forgot about that. It can edit permissions. That's all clan ranks in Celtic. If I've missed anything, let me know below. Now, for one of the most interesting things that I would say about clans is how their clan banks work. That is the most thing that differs clan to clan, depending on ignoring all activity and everything else. I have mentioned clan bank a few times during this video, and I'll briefly go over how two main banking methods work. Firstly, I will talk about the way clans bank now and the way clans used to bank before update 3.13 that released in-game clan bank feature in 2022. Clan bank is located in Far Cry Castle near the auction house. Annoyingly right next to the normal bank, so sometimes I accidentally press on the wrong bank and that's very annoying. Also, fun fact, this NPC was already here before Deco added the feature. This is where your clan keeps all the clan's stuff. However, before it existed, clans used to use shared accounts between generals or a specific general being in charge of a specific bank. This is one of my old clan's clan banks before that update, where we had the clan bank in game. I currently am using it as like an overflow bank or things that I don't know what to do with, to be honest. I do hand out some stuff to clan members sometimes. If they're looking for something specific, I'll have a look for them. So I still use it, as years worth of low level items is difficult to move, as drops usually got mailed to bank by players. The new method is definitely a lot easier. Also, the reason why the name has a 0 at the beginning of it is so in the clan menu it will be at the top, so it's a lot easier to mail stuff to. So how would one obtain these items? Request armor and weapon drops. Usually you would record points you get from attending bosses with some sort of bot that your clan members' chosen communication app. Or smaller clans sometimes do it manually by screenshotting bosses falling down, then the leaders record into a spreadsheet, or mix of both systems using timers to see when bosses have fallen down. Each armor or weapon will have a specific amount of points required to gain them. This allows the clan to restock. As for other gear items not from a quest, this is a little different, as most clans on the server have roughly the same system. So if one clan is on a point system, the other competing clan, if any, would most likely be on the same. However, the two different systems are usually used together depending on drop rarity or clan activity. Some clans just go on a point system where all drops get spanked and players use their attendance points to gain drops. However, some will use a roll system where at the end of a boss they all roll for attend and all can roll the dice. and whoever gets the highest number gets the drop. Even though these two methods work really well, in my opinion, they work even better together. Some drops getting rolled for and some rarer drops getting banked, and points needing to be used. Usually you'll not get attendance points if your clan loses a lock fight, but this also depends on the clan. That was anticlimactic. Sort of. I was going to talk about clan lock fights, but Elm didn't turn up, and that was a petty 4-star. I don't think I'm going to even attempt to record it as a lock foul. Lock fights are a competition between usually two clans fighting for what DPS team can do the most damage on a boss. Whatever clan does the most damage at around 50% gets lock and the drops to do as they please. However, some servers don't have competitive clans, just one dominant clan. This is a good thing to consider when joining a clan. Dominant clans get basically all the drops. However, competing clans, like how New Era and Elementals used to be, will have to compete. Apart from competing and dominant clans, there are also clans that don't fight higher bosses. These are just smaller clans like mentioned above. Leader clans are always connected to another clan, so you would have to remain loyal to the main clan even while being in a feeder. That being said, there is no reason why you cannot have friends in other clans, even those you compete with. Creating understanding is a good way to keep the server environment friendly without toxicity. That was quite a long video, I do apologise, but hope this information will help all players, new and maybe even old, if you are looking for new servers and what to consider. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more latest Celtic Heroes content. Thank you for watching, and bye!